Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Natalia Lima, founder and owner of Curious Cat Bakery, and this is the place where I share my tips, recipes, and hacks for vegan baking. Now, you might have watched another video that I did, this one over here, a while ago, where I made a box cake without using eggs, and I tried 3 different replacements with different levels of success. And you guys got back to me on the comments and suggested a bunch of other options. But one of the comments really stood out to me, and one of you said, guess what? There are already ingredients that do the same job as egg, but not enough. So you add the egg so it feels like you did something psychologically. What? This kind of blew my mind. I mean, could it be true? Maybe, I don't know. So that's what we're doing today. Today we're making a box cake without eggs and without anything else. We're putting this theory to a test and seeing if really the adding the eggs part is just for show. So let's do this. All right, so we have the box cake, plain yellow cake, just like last time, the Betty Crocker, which is one of those accidentally vegan things that just happen to not have any other egg or dairy products in it. So the instructions in it say add 1 cup of water, half a cup of vegetable oil. So the instructions on it say add 1 cup of water, half a cup of vegetable oil, and 3 eggs. So we're gonna do the water, we're gonna do the vegetable oil, but we're not gonna add any eggs because we're putting the science to a test and we're feeling a little rebellious today. So we're gonna see how it comes out. You guys have no idea how excited I am to see if this is gonna turn out. It's like a little science experiment. So I cannot wait. Let's put those cakes in the oven and find out what comes out. We have to wait about 30 minutes for them to bake. And while that cake bakes, I wanna know, have you guys tried any egg replacements with a box cake before? Tell me in the comments below if you've had any success with any egg replacements or with no replacements at all. All right, so we're about 26 minutes into this, so I'm gonna check on this cake and see where we are. I'm really excited to find out if there's an actual cake under here, or behind here, I should say. Oh my God. You guys, there's an actual cake here. I wasn't sure if this was just gonna be like a flat pancake of a cake or what to expect here, but wow, we actually have a cake, like a legit cake. Yeah, it's probably ready. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it turned out. I mean, we have to taste this still. I have to like cut it open to see the texture and stuff, but this is looking promising. Okay, so it looks like a real cake. Looks like a fluffy, very decent box cake. But as we know from previous experiments, now it comes down to taste. So let's taste this cake and see. I looked back at the footage from that first experiment that I did. That I'll put the link in the description below, by the way. If you haven't watched that, you should. But it looks like the cakes that I did with the egg replacements were a little bit taller. So there's that. Like, this is not a very tall cake, and it did kind of fall apart once I cut it, though, to be honest and to be completely transparent. When I cut it, it was actually still pretty warm. So that might have contributed to it falling apart when I cut it. Always wait till a cake is actually cooler before you cut it, and that will, you know, help hold its shape, whatever cake you're talking about, with eggs or without. But anyways, the cakes with the egg replacements were definitely a little bit taller than this, but I can still see like a good structure here. Like, you can see, like, this is what a cake that has an egg replacement or eggs will look like. Like, it has the little pockets that, you know, of air that would be created by a cake rising. So we do have that. Like I said, before I took the cake out of the oven, I thought this was going to be a flat pancake. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect here. But we have the structure and we do have something that looks like a cake. So Let's taste this and see how it actually tastes like now. Well, you learn something every day, don't you? So turns out you can make a box cake without any eggs and without anything. Here I was trying to put Coke and try to put just egg, trying all these different things. You didn't need any of them. This is the best one. This is the best experiment out of all the ones that I did without any replacements. So there you go. You can make a box cake without any eggs and without anything. Accidentally vegan. What do you know? Like, we all learned something new today. Now, is this what you thought was going to happen? Because it was definitely not what I saw coming. Did you see it coming? If so, give this video a like. Now, if you're just getting started with vegan baking, I have two things for you. One, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I share all my recipes and tips in here weekly. You'll get a lot of it. You can always change your mind later if you want. But second one, I actually put together a list of my top 10 vegan baking tips that I wish I had gotten when I was just getting started. So you can get that for free. The link's in the description below. You just go in there, put in your email, it gets delivered straight to your inbox. Again, completely free. And I hope it helps you in your vegan baking journey.